I got the money. You want to buy a camera? But this money won't be enough for you to buy even a Snickers. But I need the camera to further improve my videos. And you want to get a better camera to get more views. You were doing so good with the movie reviews, you know? Movies inspire us. They motivate us to do things. But I can't use YouTube to get money. I don't know what to say. Just try to find a way to get money. Movies inspire us. They motivate us to do things. They motivate us to do things. What's good? Time. Motivated by an almost ferocious love for his intellectually disabled brother Nick and an explosive mix of desperation and thirst for a better life, the abrasive and fledgling criminal Connie. Good Time is just an amazing movie. 5 out of 5 definitely for me. For sure. I'm incredibly disappointed in myself that I did not add it in my top 10 films of 2017. Same with 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. So you're either here because you want to see what I thought about Good Time and you've watched Good Time, or you want to know why you need to see Good Time. So let's just start off the list before we get interrupted or cut off by something. The direction is really why this film works, the passion behind it. The Safdie Brothers, Josh and Benny, just really had this passion to make this film, and it feels like they really wanted to make this film. And with all these studio Hollywood blockbuster films, say what you want about them, they're fun, but this, it feels like a human film. They had this direction that they wanted the film to go into. If you want to watch a really authentic film, then go watch Good Time. The direction of the movie is more of this kind of stylistic film. It's not style over substance, and there is a lot of good story and good characters and good acting, but the stylistic choices just further improve the film as well. What I mean by that is the cool like techno soundtrack. It further improves every single scene. The close-up on the characters just makes the shots feel more intimate and kind of intense, and the cinematography is just outstanding. The cinematography is really outstanding. Just the lighting, almost every frame has this kind of style to it. You could tell like they put some hard work into this. The story is really simple, but I think with everything behind it, the direction, the acting, the characters, everything about it, if it was just a simple story and there's nothing really fresh or new or stylistic and there wasn't good performances, sure, you could say this is an alright film. But with the stylistic choices and just the whole passion behind this really makes it a really entertaining and just this great filmmaking experience. And they make every single scene count and feel like there's purpose for the scene. There's a scene where one character plays the line game. They make it emotional and have purpose to the story, and just if you can pull that off, then bravo, you have made a masterpiece. And that's exactly what Good Time is, okay? Good Time is just a masterpiece. The movie is described as a heist movie on acid. The soundtrack really helps prove that point because the soundtrack has this really like crazy kind of techno vibe. Why it works so well is because it adds really urgency to every single scene to make it feel more urgent than it could have been with no music at all. This is the type of film that the music helps every single scene. It adds urgency, and that's what it does for every scene. You will listen to the music after the film and you will remember it, alright? I can guarantee, because Good Time is one of the best movies ever made. Robert Pattinson, the heartthrob from Twilight, he's in this movie. He plays the character Connie.
How would you like it if I made you cry, huh? Would you like that? No.
Everything he said in the film felt so authentic, and it felt like he wasn't playing a character. It felt like the directors Benny and Josh, they're like, let's find some like crazy criminal, and they pulled this guy named Connie off the street, and Robert Pattinson convinces us that he can pull off this character, and he does a really good job doing that. Because if it was a different actor who couldn't really pull it off, then you wouldn't really believe Connie's character, and you wouldn't really believe everything he's doing. It wouldn't feel real and authentic, and that's what Robert Pattinson doesn't do. He makes Connie, the character, work. He makes Connie feel like an actual person and not just a character. Benny, one of the directors of the film, he plays Connie's brother, a mentally handicapped person named Nick, and I think he really pulls it off playing this guy, and he makes such an impact on the film because he's in the film for about 15 minutes at the start, then around 5 at the end, but he makes such a big impact because you can see what Nick means to Connie, because that's the whole point of Connie getting Nick back. And if you had this kind of not good performance, unlike Benny Safdie, then you wouldn't really care. If the actor's not convincing us that he's this character, then how can we see this character? In the film, they don't feel like characters, but actual people, and that's kind of what the goal they're doing, because in an interview I watched, one of the director, Benny, who played Nick, he went into Dunkin' Donuts and ordered a coffee like the character Nick to see how Nick would really like operate in the real world and how people would react to that. It's kind of fascinating. All the other actors here were great. I think the actor's named Buddy Duras, who plays a criminal, and he's really good in this. He steals a lot of scenes that he was in. The teenage girl in this, she did a good job. Christopher Lloyd did a great job in here.
Did you burn yourself when you threw the pan?
You root for Connie throughout the whole film. Even though he's being a jerk to everyone in the film, the reason why you care about Connie is because of his goal to get Nick out. The huge impact that Nick has on the overall film. If he didn't make that impact, then you wouldn't really care about what's going on in the film, but since there's the big impact that Nick has on the film, you really sympathize and feel bad for him. And because you feel bad for Nick, you kind of have this sympathy for Connie, because all he's trying to do is get his brother out, but he does these terrible things that lead to horrible consequences, but it's to get his brother. Because you don't learn about Connie at all before the film really starts, you have no knowledge and backstory on what his character's like, and the film really kicks off with Connie. He opens up a door and he's just yelling at a guy.
How would you like it if I made you cry? How would you like that?
And that's the first thing you see of Connie. And so throughout the film, Connie's character really has this unpredictable feel, and you don't really know what he's capable of and what he's going to do. What's the scummiest thing he can do next? This film overall, it's really fast paced, and that's what makes it more entertaining and more engaging. The first time I watched it was about 2 months ago, and then just recently rewatched it, and I still love it, and I didn't feel tired of it at all, and I can see myself rewatching this film multiple times, probably every year. And the filmmaking aspect is great, all the characters, the acting, everything about it is great, and I highly recommend. It's on Netflix in Canada as well, so if you have that, you can watch it on that. Thanks for watching this video. Be sure to keep on liking, commenting. If you haven't already, start subscribing so I can see you next time, so you can see more videos like this. So you can see more videos like this. Oh, open it up, it's the police. Alright, freeze. Oh no! What am I gonna do? Oh no! Okay, this is stupid. Okay, yeah, let's just, yeah, okay. Yeah. Why did I even have to do this? Like, well, I want to make the video cool, you know? Okay. How much do I owe you? You owe me more than last time. Okay, here you go. Dang, dude. Did you, like, rob a bank?